We are going to meet Jeff and Abbye Pate. Abbye is a musician, and so is Jeff, and I got to meet them at the Wesley Foundation last week. And Jeff also runs, what is it called?
French Truck Coffee House.
French Truck
Coffee. Take off the house. French Truck Coffee.
Just French Truck Coffee. But
there's no house.
There's no house.
There's a really cool shop though.
It is a very cool shop. So we are going there, and if you guys are ever in Memphis or anything like that, you should definitely check them out.
More money than I'll ever see, buying more house than I'd ever need. It's a life that I can only imagine on a TV screen, but I guess that someone can believe it's
We just got clear cups that have like the French Truck logo on it.
Oh,
nice.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Is that what you do, like cold brew stuff on?
This is where we make cold brew. Put it in these sliding containers. These filters, it's an 8-hour process where like immersion, coffee grounds in the water for 18 hours, and then we pour it out, put it in these bottles, and it's concentrate. Gets you about 10 servings. And then we also keg it and then serve it up there. This is kind of my domain, the production area.
Can you tell how tidy Mr. Man is? Because he is very tidy
Is
person.
very tidy.
Jeff is very, he is very organized.
Right, so if I move the white one over here,
do it.
you know.
Yeah, so the coffee comes in these big burlap bags. They're about 150 pounds.
From where?
Well, where they originally come from is all over the world, really. There is like a coffee belt.
Name,
if you look. But currently we have 3 different Nicaraguans here. And this is pretty new. We got some that have our logo on it, so it comes direct from the farm.
Yeah.
So we partner with the farmer, and they ship it. These other ones come through an importer. We have Colombian, Brazil, a Peruvian decaf, regular Peruvian, Sumatra, Guatemala. We have 2 Ethiopians right now. One is a washed process, one's a natural process. Mexico. And this is the roaster. This is kind of cool. This is the weight card, and so we can turn it on, and we drop the beans in there, and it weighs it for us. So we can roast up to 60 pounds of coffee at a time. This is a little grate that comes out, and it's a magnet. So right now there's like some little metal dust on there. That's probably due from the construction that's going on. But it'll catch like nails, rocks that are in the coffee. And so we buy like grade A coffee. And so it's very rare that there's a rock, but sometimes there is. And this is the roaster. Turn it on. It'll take a little bit for it to warm up. But this is a Loring Kestrel. So like Loring is the manufacturer. They have a few different models and they all name it like a bird. So there's the falcon. So we had last time the Kestrel. So this one is 65 kilos, which we can get about 60 pounds. If we want to really push it, we can get 62 pounds at a time. It's the most we've done successfully. So anyway, after we weigh it out in this cart, we put this hose here, and it lifts it up into the hopper where it just hangs out until it's ready to introduce into the drum here. Warm it up. So there's some paddles in here that are moving around, which will move around the coffee. The cool thing about this roaster, there's a bunch of different kind of roasters, but there's two main roasters. There's a hotbed roaster, and then there's a hot air roaster. Some of them roast vertically, some of them roast horizontally. So what happens on a hotbed roaster, which is like if you see those old school looking roasters that look super cool, like maybe called a Probat or a Dietrich, they're a hotbed roaster. So this is the drum right here. And then under the drum will be an actual hotbed or like flames, which heat the drum, and then the drum then heats the beans.
Yeah.
So this is a hot air roaster, so we have a couple different stacks. One pulls air in and then one pulls air out. It's going to pull air in and then into the drum, and then before that it heats the air up. So the hot air is heating the coffee beans. So there's really not like one's better than the other. It's more like what do you prefer, pros and cons. So this one heats the beans directly. It's going to result in like a more efficient roast and a cleaner tasting roast. Whereas the hotbed, you're getting that meadow, and so sometimes it's a less clean taste, a less clean roast. But some people say that it develops like a cast iron skillet. So over time, you're going to get a more complex flavor. So this is what we have. This is really the only machine that I've ever roasted on. So that's all I really know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But from what I hear, like even though this is kind of a monster and it looks super cool, it's way easier to manage and clean than the hotbed roasters.
Okay.
Cool. Once coffee's in here and we're waiting for it to drop, this is kind of a computer screen that we look at. This is a cool feature. So we just got new software. This idle lines right here. It used to just fluctuate all the way up and down. It would just go until it gets to 500 degrees, and then it would turn off, and then it would just coast down to 140 degrees, and then the burner would come on. So now they've added this in where it can stay, and you can change this whatever you want it, but this way it'll stay at a medium temperature, and so it's like closer to ready to go whenever you want to do the next batch. So we have like recipes that are saved in here, so we can just again be efficient and save time if we're doing a bunch of the same batches. We come in here, we start a roast, and we pick whatever.
Yeah.
So Mexico, and then punch in what size it is, and it will give us like a suggestion of the charge temperature. So the charge temperature is what the internal drum temperature should be when you introduce the cold beans to it. And then initial burner, as soon as the door closes, then the burner will jump up to whatever it is. And then with all coffee, because it's hot, like right now it's 186 degrees, it can get up to 400, 500 degrees in the drum. You drop cold beans in there, the temperature is going to plummet. So let's see. So this is like a roastograph. Like this is a recipe that's loaded. This is Mexico.
Yeah.
So you see this white line is going down.
It's cold.
Right, cold, and it's going down. It's bringing the temperature of the drum down. And then this is like the turning point.
Yeah.
So it turns because the heat is starting to bring the whole temperature back up. So it's really cool. Yeah, when you're roasting manually, like that's the point that you start calculating.
Yeah.
And then every minute, like you clock like what the temperature is.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of see like the change rate or the rate of rise.
Yeah.
It's like how fast the temperature is changing per minute.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of gauge off of that, like where you want to end your roast.
Yeah.
Then after that, because this is a little more automated, like once it gets to the temperature, the desired temperature, this automatically opens up, coffee comes down in here, and then this is the cooling tray. So ambient air is pulled over the beans, and you can cool 60 pounds of coffee in about a minute and a half. So, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And from there, we're Go over here. The wave kill machine. Pop coffee in here. And then wave it out here. Do a little switch. Drop it into the bag. 4 nozzle sealer. So we flush all of our bags with nitrogen. The idea behind that is that nitrogen displaces the oxygen, seals the bag. You can have a 120-day shelf life. And then put labels on, put them over here, ready to be boxed up and delivered. So, yeah. That's kind of it.
What do you want to know, Matt?
See you guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Do you want me to just tell you what I do?
Yeah.
In general? I'm a songwriter and a singer and a worship leader. And I do other jobs to help pay bills. But those are my main things. I love to write in general. I love to journal. I love to blog. But yeah, I travel and do my original stuff as much as I can. I'm actually in another songwriting competition down in Mississippi.
Nice.
I'm a finalist, and I'm going to go down there at the end of the month and compete. So I'm super excited about that. And I won a songwriting competition in May up near Boston. So I get to go back there in February 2018. And I get to play a full gig. That's what I won for winning the competition. I get to go back and play a full gig. Yeah. So that's kind of, I mean, yeah, I could talk a lot more about it, but that's in general, that's what I do. It's my main work. So, yeah.
Cool. And you met Bryant at Discovery Weekend last year?
Well, I met Bryant at Lake Junaluska, North Carolina, a Methodist camp that I've been going to since I was a student. I'm 32 now. I've been going there since I was grade 12. I'm not good at math. Is that 20 years? Yes. Okay. And I've been leading worship there for 3 or 4 years. It was a dream to get to finally go lead worship there. Like growing up, that's what I wanted to do. I was like, I want to be up there leading worship. Now we get to do that. It's so awesome, and it opens up a lot of doors for us, just like the relationship with Bryant. I mean, because then meeting Bryant, we met Amanda at the Wesley Foundation at UT Martin, and it's just, we're going to Winston-Salem, North Carolina in October because of a youth minister we met at Junaluska. Yeah. And Bryant, they've given us the opportunity to play the originals too, because at Discovery last time we did a concert at the end of the event with our originals.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
So where can people find your music?
Yeah, that's great, thanks. So my full name is Abbye West Pates, and my first name is a little different. It's Abye. But if you spell it all wrong, you'll still get it. Abbye West Pates, Pates. And that's AbbyeWestPates.com. But my album's also on Spotify. My newest album's on Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. So you can look up that name and find my album.
Awesome.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, Matt.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again at Discovery Weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. I'm glad it's going to be bigger this year.
It's going to be a celebration.
I would like to know how many vlogs Bryant Fisher has made it on. Probably a lot, huh?
He's made it on a lot of vlogs. Kind of makes the vlogs with his personality.
Yeah.
When he's not in them, it's just really boring, and everyone hits the dislike.
He's a shoot this. Yeah. And then I'll do a bunch of not good shots.
You
gonna ask me?
What was I supposed to ask you? What was your experience at French? Wait, was it?
French Truck Coffee.
French Truck. I can never get it. All right. So Brian, tell me about your experience at French Door. Flip. So Brian, tell me about your experience at French Truck Coffee.
Jeff Hates showed us around French Truck today, and we had some Ethiopian coffee that was pour over. And I've had coffee that kind of takes the bitterness out of it, but I've never had coffee that adds flavor to it. You know, it takes away things that you don't want, but it's never added something that I don't need sugar or cream or half and half or any kind of substitute to add to the flavor that it already kind of enhances it in itself. And so I think that what they do at French Truck is a long process that you can tell when you're having a coffee.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say thank you to Abbye and Jeff for meeting. It was great to see you guys again. And it was awesome to be able to get that tour of French Truck Coffee. It's a great coffee shop, a great location. You guys should go check it out if you're ever in Memphis, as well as check out Abbye and her music. It's really awesome. I'm going to try and put links down below for all their stuff so that you can go check them out. But thank you guys, and hope to see you soon.